I mean, it's good because some people are really picky, you know, they don't like certain kinds of music, so when you give them a little bit of everything, I mean, it's a little bit easier to
You
listen
might
to.
like one song of ours and you might hate all the other ones, but you know,
At least
that
you like
one
the
song's
one.
good.
One of the things that Burning Jersey needed and we wanted to help them with was the press kit. What it should contain. What is a press kit? I mean, they were familiar with press kit in name only.
This is what is going to represent you for the media, whether it's newspaper, radio, whatever. This is where they're going to get their information from prior to an interview, so it needs to be on point and look good.
Hey, Tom? Tom, it's Smitty with Energy. What's going on?
We had a meeting with Burning Jersey for the press kits, and we ran into a snag. They were late.
I mean, I wish you would have called the studio or something and let us know, because like everybody's been sitting here waiting.
So this is a bad first impression. In the music business, it's a no-no because you don't necessarily get a second impression. You don't get to make that impression again.
I'm like, you're crazy. What's up? What happened to 3?
I had to work, and then
What happened to the telephone?
he got pulled over.
What happened to the telephone? We all got here early for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have the line 6 in there for you. Yeah, see? That's what I was doing for you guys today. Waiting here for an hour and something.
Better collect Tom and Pete.
Yeah, I'm getting Pete. That's it. You and Tom are on making sure we don't get here an hour later than we should.
Oh, gee, well, that worked out well. I'm glad we're so organized, you know.
We're gonna go out and party again tonight.
Yeah, apparently. This makes 3 nights. They're having a meeting, Tom, before you guys rehearse.
Huh? What's happening?
What? Well, meeting.
Meeting?
You guys are having a meeting. And I just get to walk around and look cool.
It was a big deal. It was a serious issue. I handled it a little firmly with them. There's a lot of different people that got inconvenienced by you being late. God knows I understand getting pulled over. I'm a black guy. But, I laid into them a little bit, not as much as if I had known them better. With different people in different situations, this could have been really hurtful to you.
Yes. The press kit is the primary piece of marketing. What should be in the press kit? A current photo that depicts what the band's like. There should be a well-written bio in there, where you started, who you are, where you intend to go, any press clippings that exist for your band. You get radio airplay? Where? How often? The packaging of the press kit itself is very important. It needs to reflect a theme that is reflective of the band. The more well thought out that your press kit is, the larger of an influence it's going to have on the people that see it.
One of the big reasons that I was looking forward to doing this with you guys is when we did the show at the Saint, I liked your sound. I liked what you were doing. I think you guys are so radio ready. The biggest update that was needed was the pictures, so photo shoot was definitely necessary.
The press kit's got to constantly reflect what's going on with you now. So we felt the biggest thing was to get that picture updated and display who they are as a band. And so we had arranged with the studio for a photo shoot with Burning Jersey. They were definitely comfortable in front of the camera. I mean, one of the things is you kind of saw who they were and how they functioned as a band.
Oh,
Whoa!
hanging out at the studio on a busy night, you can, you know, you walk by some of these guys and you'll hear some of the craziest conversations going on.
Greatest sound check in the history of live recorded like shows. He's late, the sound guy's all pissed off. D. Snyder just walks into the room, walks out to the microphone, he's like, eat me! He's like, sounds great, dude, see you later. And walks right back out the door. I was just like, that's awesome.
In Cerebral, everybody's either connected to like old thrash or like or Bon Jovi. Everyone was Bon Jovi's first drummer. Oh, I was Bon Jovi's first drummer. No, he works. I know 6 other guys.
I beat up Bon Jovi or Metallica stuff in my basement.
Yeah,
that's the story.
That's
everybody.
And like, I'm fucking poor and I'm an asshole. I'm $1 million away from being a rich asshole.
So recently, one of our studio bands, Perfect Crime, played Club 35 in Sayreville.
That's for sure.
And they had a little controversy going on between the band and the security or the club owner.
So what happened? A lot of people said they were going to come and they just didn't. So we're waiting on some people to come and hopefully they show up.
The club itself wouldn't let the show start until a certain amount of people came in, which isn't exactly fair for the people that have already come in.
Why is it so hard, Joe? You were around for this kind of thing. How do you get people to come to your shows? Free beer and strippers, is that not enough to get people to come to a fucking show?
How do you promote yourself? You have to be as aggressive as you can possibly be. Sell tickets, man. Call everybody at least twice.
Go to the venue the weeks before the show, put up flyers, give out a sampler CD or stuff like that. Abuse the free stuff, abuse the internet. Just get the word out there. And, you know, as cheesy as it sounds, go for the girls. If you get girls there, you'll get guys there.
Because if strippers and free beer ain't getting them here.
I know. It started to fill out a little bit. You know, I don't feel so bad about playing to
I know, we got some
semi-energy. It's okay.
Eventually, enough people came, you know, showed up for the show to start. This is one of the problems that most bands have. It's not an easy thing to always bring in a crowd. So in keeping with the whole idea of our studio being very musician friendly, just friendly in general, every once in a while we'll have some friends stop in, some local musicians will stop in just to say hi and hang out and, you know, and chew the fat, as they say. Universal, who happens to be a local big rapper, did a video here about a year ago, which was a big production. I mean, we had the whole place closed, we had a whole bunch of people in here, and just a phenomenal night. He came in and just hung out with us, you know, just to see how things were going, just to say hi, and it's always a pleasure to see him or anybody that we've actually, you know, dealt with in the past that just wants to come in and say hi. I mean, that's what the studio is all about, you know. How cool is that?